Hey, it's Andreas K, and in this video I'm going to show you how Spotify uses data science to bring you the music that you like but you don't know. The music services like Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play Music, they use data science a lot. And what they are using data science for is to keep you listening, to feed you new music, to feed you interesting artists that you don't already know, but you are likely to like, you're likely to consume. So they want to get you the music that you actually want to listen to in a weekly mix, your weekly mix on Spotify. And to look at this, how this works, let's take a step back and let's remember the times. I remember the times when I had CDs and I went out and bought CDs and then listened to CDs. And then the times came when CDs actually weren't that good, because then the iPod came out. And when the iPod came out, you basically could throw away all your CDs and you had the MP3. And with the MP3, what a lot of us did is they basically converted their CDs to MP3s, or they downloaded them somewhere, not every time legally. And I actually didn't like that time a lot, because you had the choice of ripping your own CDs or burning your own CDs to MP3, or you could go to the iTunes store and bought a song for 99 cents. And I hated that. So convert your songs to MP3 or download them somewhere and then tag every song, fill in the information, fill in the artwork. And so you build up your own library on, for instance, iTunes. And you added all those tags so that when you listened and you started a radio, then that iTunes basically could just play songs that you like, that are fitting to a certain category. And then what then happened is then Deezer came around in Europe, and I immediately jumped to Deezer, because Deezer was the first real online listening portal, and they didn't have a lot of music, but what was there was basically free. You had to endure some commercials here and there, but this was awesome. And then the next step was when Spotify came around. I also immediately jumped to Spotify, and the thought of listening to all the music you want, basically whenever you want, for a small amount of money each month, is awesome. So what those companies are trying to do is they are trying to keep you on their platform. They are trying to get you the best services you can get. They are trying to bring the music that interests you to you, even if you don't know the music. And one feature that is very, very cool is what Spotify offers, the feature called Your Weekly Mix. And what Your Weekly Mix, and this is based on what you hear, what you like to hear, and it's giving you the new music you want but you don't know. So how this is done, it's done a lot more. It's a lot more complicated than only tagging. How they are going about it is with data science, and they are deploying three main methods. One is to basically fit the songs that gets recommended to you with others that are listening to the same songs. They are using neural networks to analyze the song structure, and they are using natural language processing to actually fit the content of the song, what it's all about, to your listening habits. And so the first thing is they have this huge user base, and Spotify logs every song you play they log when you play it. They have a complete history what you are listening to. And so what they do is they have basically all that big data. They have billions of records of what people are listening to, and they are trying to match what you're listening to what other people are listening. And so if you're listening to rock and roll songs and other guys are listening to the same genre of songs, but they are listening to different songs than you, then you get suggested those songs as well. So the second part is neural networks that are analyzing the structure of each song. How fast is the beat? They are analyzing the instruments that are played in the song. They are analyzing the actual structure of the song, beginning, the middle, the bridge, and the end. So they are basically creating, they are classifying each song. They are creating tags for each song automatically to then find out which songs sound the same. So if you're one artist I like a lot is Neil Young, and he has amazing rock songs, and I think when that algorithm runs on top of Neil Young songs, it basically comes to the same conclusion, because it's all one song. It all sound the same and all a little bit different. But in one of his albums, he even said it's all the same. It's all one song. The third thing is natural language processing. So natural language processing is a big deal. It's what you can see when you upload a YouTube video. The actual subtitles are created on the fly. They are created by data science, and but basically Spotify is they are doing that as well. They are looking for, they are trying to reference the words in the song, so that basically you get fed songs that are about the same topic as the others, as the ones you've been listening. And when they combine all those three methods together, then they end up with the mix, your daily mix. I thought in the beginning it's just they are using data science just to tag the songs, but it's a lot more complicated. And when you think about how complicated this is, because they are not only working with a few hundred listeners, they are working with thousands, with millions of listeners. So it's quite amazing what they're doing. And you don't see it. You just see your weekly mix you get every Monday, and you go there, and sometimes you find songs you already know, but a lot of times you find songs that are awesome and you haven't heard before, and you get introduced to totally new artists. So it's amazing, and it's absolutely encapsulated. You don't see what they're doing. It's magic. It's like this saying: every sufficiently evolved technology looks like magic to the outsider. So in the comment section below, I have linked up 2 sources where you can read up on that, and it's very interesting. So please check them out. One is on Medium, so if you have the Medium app installed, you can read that on Medium as well. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can also listen to this as a podcast on iTunes or on Google Play Music. So head over there, Andreas Kayy, and listen to the podcast. If you're on Instagram, hit up Instagram. Every day I'm creating a new story of the topic of the day with pictures and basically the essence of this talk. Okay, so we're here. This is it for the first episode. If you like this one, leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And then we'll see each other in the next episode, episode 2, tomorrow.